Hi, welcome back to Academy Animal Hospital. I'm Dr. Michelle Cahill. So let's talk about the ingredient byproducts. I think everybody has heard of that, and if you've looked around on the internet, you've seen this scary pet food ingredient called byproducts. And so what byproducts actually is the parts of a beef carcass or a chicken carcass that is not typically used for human consumption. So these are things like beef liver, chicken liver, the beef tongue, beef heart, things like that. I say typically not used for human consumption. Of course, I think we all know people who like their fried chicken liver. So just think of that is, every time you have fried chicken livers, you're actually having chicken byproducts. But I digress. Anyway, what byproducts cannot include, and this is by law, no hair, horns, teeth, hooves, feathers, or poultry heads. So anyone trying to scare you into thinking that there are beaks and feathers in your dog's commercial pet food is incorrect. Those are not allowed by law. And now one thing that the ingredient list cannot tell you is the quality of the byproducts. So obviously, like a beef liver and beef heart is going to be much more nutritious than certain other cuts of the carcass, like the udder, parts like that. It's just not as nutrient dense as liver or heart. So a trend that I've noticed over the past year or so is certain companies that do use like beef liver or beef heart, they're labeling that specifically on the label, which I think is better, because then you know exactly what it is. And then something else I saw just searching around the internet is a couple of internet sites that rated pet foods would really talk about how bad byproducts were and blah blah blah, and these are terrible ingredients, but then would give very high marks to certain pet foods that had things specifically listed as like beef heart. It's the same thing. So take that, if you're reading that on an internet site, take that with a big grain of salt, okay? But anyway, that is what byproducts actually are. And I hope that's helpful, a little more illuminating. It's kind of a word that doesn't really describe exactly what it is. So we'll see you back next week, and thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.